This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
To erase you.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The throw connects for counter hit damage. All right. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Who's gonna make a move? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Solid combo. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with a block. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Quick drive rush to keep it going. Big throws. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Rips the slasher out. Rush. Solid trigger on the toxic blossom to pile on the damage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. So blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. It's a good spot. Use the super.
Hey!
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Trying to dig in deep with those claws. Nightshade's pulse comes out to play. Triggers toxic blossom to stack the deck. Sees the overhead coming. Hits that with confidence. Maximum strike. Oh, here we go. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Who will set the bait at this range? This is gonna hurt. Player 2, excellent block. Nice air slasher. There's a drive impact. Forward buff. This is a bad situation to be in. A jump in? Turns out. Full drive rush. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? There's a burnout. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Draw super hard incoming. Oh, come on, kid. Why would you use the super? They are not getting close to each other. Nightshade incoming. Changes the pace with the fire. A real test of nerves here. They can't get hit here. Oh, drive rush.
Hey!
Awesome. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Goes for the throw. All right. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Reads their mind and texts the throw. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Knockdown. Experiencing burnout. Next hit will end the round. They're going for the super art? Oh no, they're stunned. Both sides are going to have to fight without drive. Closing move in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Jump. Pushes that off and keeps going. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. What'll happen here? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Still scrapping for control of the space. Barely blocks the jump in. Air slasher. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Going in. Medium kick hits. Impact squash. Hold your breath. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Knockdown and... Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Up into the air. Passes out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical one. You gotta imagine that this is not only going to affect their life bar, but also their nerves. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. What are they gonna do? Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a fireball. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Brushes that off and keeps going. Gets carried to the corner. Getting that extra juice in with Kagero no Mai. Maximum strike. What now? Oh, looks like Mai's getting ready to go full anime. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Amazing. There's a burnout. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Okay, here we go. Throws out the Kachosen for some mind game. Genius read with that throw escape. I called it! They gotta find something to work with here. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end it? Oh my god, they just jumped it up! No one could have called that!
Let's get this mission started. Bring the heat! Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Overdrive. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Air throw. Has their eye on the sky. Lots of aggression from both sides. What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. It looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Super meter is looking there right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Projectile to try and change the situation. Tries to keep the smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sees it coming and blocks it out. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Checks them with the boom. Throws out a projectile. Okay, creating some space here. Knockdown. Smart play with the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Somersault kick stops them cold. Wanna kick them with a stopping block. Drive rush to keep it going. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Bending that meter like it's nobody's business. They just made that very... Oh my, the throw tag! Checks them with the boom. They decide to take a brief upping the pressure with these baby booms. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Fires off an air slasher. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Here's burnout, but they may have a plan here. Both sides getting ready. Who's gonna take it? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Jumps! Hey! Break through with the throw! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off, pumps the brakes on the impact. above. Connects with the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh my, the throw tech. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2, forward rush. Player 1, impact. Squash. Barely blocks the jump in. Throws that off. Clutch, clutch, anti-air. Boom. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Sonic boom. They're using the fireball to force a reaction. Perfect input. Execution is on point. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Let loose a boom. Then nothing stops this train. Perfect boom with finesse. Player 2 turns out. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Drives it back, misses. Oh yeah. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. They're just gonna go for it with the super. Big Mama Jamma!
DJ
Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been